the red that I think he'll pass through those two reds and get onto the one in the fork area of the table. That's what he's tried to do. But he just finished betwixt and between there. He just wasn't quite high enough to make the black a certainty. It was a missable black, that.
In an ideal world, Ronnie could do with being at the bottom of this red. Obviously, if he pots the red, which he has, I say on this back cushion. If he can miss the cannon on the one red, he might elect to play into these. He might play for the one loose in the middle, which he has done. He's got two more loose reds after this one to right centre before he's got to start thinking about developing that cluster.
Nine.
Yes, ideally he'd like to finish low on this red that he's going to play for in the opposite corner to the black, so he can bring other reds into play. But there he is, perfect as he finished low, so he can screw off the reds and bring other reds into play.
16.
If you played it 20 times, you couldn't have hit it better than that. Absolutely perfectly played. Little bit of check side, just keep an eye on the white. It just checked back, so it came virtually straight on the black. He played with that little bit of check side just because he didn't really want the white to end up somewhere near the pink spot area, so he just checked it to make sure he'd have a pot on the black.
Yeah. 24.
Just asking for the extended rest this time. Paul Collier just doing all the work, lengthening the rest. Not too sure whether he's got the angle to run round two cushions, but he certainly wants to be out in open play for the black. Doesn't want to be near the cushion. Can play a stun off one cushion.
25.
So you can see, well, I put a circle up. I thought he might have played a little bit harder and try and got a full ball cannon on that red. No damage done. He's still
32.
on the red to left corner. Get a lot of room to play with, to be fair.
Ideally wants to be, doesn't necessarily want to bring other reds into play here, so he's happy just to now win the frame with the 4 remaining loose reds. There's times you risk the cannon, times you don't. The fact that he can win the frame now with open reds, he doesn't necessarily have to play a cannon. He's slightly under it this one though. Like to have been a bit higher on this red.
48.
Not too sure there's got an angle he can run through without missing the bunch here to get onto the black. Yes, there's just enough room.
49.
If he was 49 behind, he'd be playing into the reds here, but he'll just play for the loose one. Different ways of break building until the frame's safe. He'll be happy to leave those 4 reds together.
57.
This puts him 63 in front, so one more red and colour. We'll take Ronnie O'Sullivan into the lead for the second time in this match at 3-2.
$64.
It looks like normal service has been resumed. He's found the plant.
65.
There's the plant. So this is the black. That'll make him safe in this frame. Can't imagine him missing this in any shape nor form. And you can see
72.
so it's Ronnie O'Sullivan, but looks enjoyed his mid-session interval a little bit more. He's come out.
73.
He's reversed. This is as good as it gets, to be fair to the both players. Both players at the top of their game.
80.
It's perfection.
When you consider he
81.
missed a very, very easy red over the baulk pocket and left Judd half a chance, which he missed.
$88. 89.
Well, amazing enough, we could have had centuries in all games but one when the third frame, I think there wasn't enough points on to make 100, but every
96.
other frame we could have had 100.
97.
Another wonderful exhibition of break building
104.
from Ronnie O'Sullivan. And now we'll see
105.
a good positional shot. Just as long as he misses the kiss on the green, that's what he'll be worried about here. Well, he's played it the other way around to make sure he doesn't have to worry about the green. Well, he didn't play it that way, but that's second prize. He deserved to be on it.
114. 117.
Isn't it a shame, Willie, that hadn't been that extra red? Because he has took these 14 reds and 14 blacks and now all the colours. He's
121.
lost the cue ball a little bit with there, but he hasn't hung about. On fire.
126. 132.
Well, it is the maximum on what was left on the table, wasn't it? 14 reds, 14 blacks and all colours. Absolutely superb. O'Sullivan looked at a little bit of trouble earlier on in the match when Judd Trump started with a century. O'Sullivan's made 2 centuries of his own and an 88 as well, and he now leads by 3 frames to 2.